Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. I have been craving chocolate. Do you ever get that way? Now, I'm a chocoholic. I love chocolate, but I want to make a chocolate cobbler, but I want to try to make it easy instead of going through and measuring out all these ingredients. I want to use a boxed cake mix. So I have a Devil's Food cake mix here that I want to try, and we'll see how it turns out together, okay? Now, I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and in my 9 by 13 dish here, I have melted 1 stick of butter. And I just put my cake mix in my bowl. Now, I'm going to add to this, I'm going to pour in 1 cup of milk. There are no eggs in this, guys. No eggs, but I want to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Let's just ramp that flavor up a little bit. You know the cap is a teaspoon. So 2 teaspoons of vanilla. But this is going to be good, isn't it? And I'm just going to kind of mix this together by hand. And then we're going to get it over in this batter. And I think I want to switch over to my spatula, because as that gets thicker, it's going to get harder to get out of that whisk, right? So let me get it mixed up. I love chocolate. Now, you know what would really be good, and I wish I had some, but I don't, is to put a little bit of espresso powder in here. And I'm surprised I don't have any, because my Steffi usually always keeps some here. She likes to put a little spoonful in her coffee. Yeah, see how thick that's getting? And that's how you want it. Now, isn't that quicker than measuring out all those ingredients? Let's move this out of our way. We don't need it. And I am going to, it's cooled off some on the handle, so I didn't want to touch it. I'm going to pour this batter into this baking dish right on top of the butter. Now, don't stir it together. Just pour it on top. And I know y'all have probably seen this going around. You've seen them on YouTube. You've probably seen it on Pinterest, TikTok, all the social media platforms. But I thought I would try it with the cake mix, because y'all know I am all about easy. Y'all, I stay busy. I stay busy, and I don't always have time to stand up and measure out all that stuff when I want to make something. So I try to use shortcuts, and trust me, there's nothing wrong with shortcuts. And these box cake mixes, they're absolutely delicious. In fact, I was reading something yesterday about these box mixes, and you know what? Some of these big pastry chefs use box mixes. So how about that? You probably wouldn't think it, would you? Okay, so let's set that aside there. Now, in a separate bowl, I am going to put in 2 cups of sugar. I didn't say it was a low-fat dessert. It's just going to be delicious. Or I think it's going to be delicious. 2 cups of sugar, just white granulated sugar, and 1/2 cup of dry cocoa powder. 1/2 cup. Y'all, I don't think that's going to fit in there. Let me get a smaller measuring cup. Let's use this 1/4 cup measure. We'll just use 2 of them. How about that? That'll work, won't it? Now, that's 1/2 cup. So let me get another spatula, and I'm just going to gently stir this together because I don't want to wear it. Okay. Now, we've got that all mixed together. I wanted to give it one more little stir. And now, we're just going to sprinkle this right on top. And again, you're not going to stir it together. Now, the idea for this is to be ooey and gooey, which is what I'm looking forward to. Have you ever had like a lava cake? Well, it's going to be like that. Okay, so I'm going to take my spatula and just kind of smooth that out and make sure it's all the way out to the edges, but I'm not stirring it in. Not at all. Wow. Yeah, this chocolate smells already. Okay, now I've got 3 cups of boiling water, and this was at a full rolling boil. Now, I am just going to take this and I'm going to gently pour it all over the top of this cocoa mixture. Trying to disturb it as little as possible. All right, y'all. That boiling water on top of that, man, that smells delicious. I'm going to get this in the oven, and I'm going to bake it 35-40 minutes, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to let it cool for just a few minutes, and then we're going to come back and we're going to taste it, okay? Yeah, I've taken this out of the oven and I've been letting it cool for a few minutes. You should have seen it when I took it out. It was all bubbly and it has been hard smelling this chocolate. Looky here. I don't know if you can see down in there. See all those little pockets? Let's dig into it. I can't wait to try some of this. I'm going to dip right here. I love the corner pieces, y'all, of cakes or anything like, oh my goodness, y'all. Yes, just like a cobbler's supposed to be. Got all that gooey goodness in there. Let's put a little whipped cream on it. Now, I didn't make any homemade whipped cream. Again, I'm out of heavy whipping cream. But this stuff is just as good. It's time saving. What do we want? I sprayed it everywhere. I got excited. Y'all looky here. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I just thought of this, and if you want to, I think you could sprinkle you some chocolate chips on the top before you put it in the oven. I would even be willing to go out on a limb and say, I bet you could put some peanut butter chips on it. Wouldn't that be good? All right, let's give this to taste. I said I've been letting it cool for a little bit, so it should be cool enough for us to taste. This right here is enough to satisfy my chocolate craving. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is delicious. I got to sit it down or I'm going to stand here and eat the whole thing in front of you. I hope you'll make this. And let me see if I can hold this up here where you can see down in that corner where I dipped it. That's very warm. Oh my goodness, y'all. I got to put it down. I hope y'all make this. And it was so easy to put together. You saw me cake mix, a little sugar, a little butter. butter on the bottom, your cake mix, mix it up with a little milk, a little vanilla, and your topping, some sugar and cocoa, and that's it. Hot water, put it in the oven. So I hope you'll give it a try. And if you do, please let me know what you think about it, because I certainly hope you're going to try it. Come back and visit with me soon, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, hit that little notification bell so you'll know when we post another video. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.